Kubert, simplified Kubernetes management. Welcome to this video where we have a quick look at the integration of Ollama and DevSpace in a Kubernetes environment. Today we'll take you through deploying your development environment using DevSpace and then show you how to interact directly with Ollama, a large language model service in Kubernetes. We'll also demonstrate using LangChain with FastAPI to build an interactive AI service. Let's dive right in. We start by deploying our development environment using DevSpace. With a DevSpace dev command, DevSpace builds and deploys the development environment directly into the Kubernetes cluster. This synchronizes our local files with the container inside Kubernetes, allowing us to code and test our application seamlessly. As you can see, DevSpace sets up everything we need in the background, from the Docker image build to syncing our files and even opening a terminal inside the container for direct interaction. Once deployed, we automatically SSH into the container, and we can execute commands within the cluster. Now that DevSpace has set up our environment, we can interact with the Ollama service. Ollama is deployed within the cluster and is accessible via a Kubernetes service. Here we use curl to send a request directly to the Ollama service running in Kubernetes, which handles language model operations. As expected, the Ollama service responds, demonstrating that our language model is running and accessible within the Kubernetes cluster. Next, we start our FastAPI server, which integrates with LangChain. LangChain provides an abstraction layer that allows us to work with language models, enabling us to build more sophisticated AI applications. The FastAPI server is now running and is ready to handle requests locally on port 3000. This service connects to Ollama through the LangChain library, making it easier to work with prompts and responses. Let's verify that the FastAPI server is working correctly. We'll send a simple curl request to our FastAPI server running locally. The server responds as expected, demonstrating that LangChain and Ollama are both integrated and functioning correctly. Now, let's open the browser to interact with the LangServe playground. This playground allows us to send prompts directly to the Ollama service in a user-friendly interface. Let's send a sample prompt to see how it responds. As you can see, Ollama processed the prompt and we got a response in real time. This interface, powered by LangChain and FastAPI, makes it easy to build and test language model-driven applications within a Kubernetes cluster. That wraps up our demo of using DevSpace to deploy and interact with Ollama in a Kubernetes environment. We've seen how easy it is to set up a development environment, access Ollama via a Kubernetes service, and use LangChain and FastAPI to build an interactive AI application. Thank you for watching, and be sure to explore these tools in your projects to leverage the power of AI within Kubernetes.